Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Forza Motorsport 1, and in today's episode we're going to attempt to unlock a Mazda RX-7 so that in the next episode we can complete the point-to-point races, because I think that's all we're missing. Yes, it's for this one, Super Street Face-Off, so open to Mazda RX-7 and Toyota Supra models, so we do need a Mazda for that one. So, I believe there is one in the professional category. Low power open, here it is. And the winner of that receives a Mazda RX-7 Spirit R. So, we've got Nissan 300ZX at C, and B3 is looking like the top rank there. Acura NSX 97. There's also a 911 Turbo, Boxster S as well. So, we need to jump into a car that's eligible for that. So, under 300 horsepower. We could do quite a lot to these, couldn't we? What haven't we been in yet, then? We haven't been in this Evo. And we haven't been in the Dino either. 204 horsepower. There's a lot of room for improvement. I might jump in the Dino, you know. Let's have a look at the tracks first, though. So we've got New York Circuit Short, which I don't know if we've done that yet. I think we've only done the long. Road Atlanta full, Maple Valley full, and Silverstone full. But there's only 3 laps on each, and there's 4 laps on that one. So that's not too bad, actually. So, B3. Let's remember that, because I usually forget what the hell I'm doing when I'm upgrading. So we'll try and upgrade this Ferrari. Straight away, we're going to put some tyres on, because cornering is lacking somewhat. And that's already taken up to B3, hasn't it? That's a huge difference, isn't it? C2 to B3 from just a 1 on cornering. So let's stick the normal tyres on. And obviously brakes. Yeah, we'll do that. It's not good, is it, though? 4.5 on cornering. Wow. The difference there. How much does that take? Oh, 309. That's way too much anyway. Oh, wow. We can't actually do much to this car at all. That takes it to B2, in all fairness. That's interesting. So that's B2, and they were B3, weren't they? I feel like that may be sort of fair, because we're quite far under 300 horsepower. Let's just have a look, because we can't do anything else. Can't put a turbo, supercharger, engine swap. How much does weight reduction do? Quite a lot, in all fairness. But it doesn't do the horsepower. Let's just go with... Let's put an exhaust on it, shall we? Or this one. Stock fuel and ignition. Let's put professional fuel ignition on. B2. And then I think that should do, really. Maybe just the differential. Haven't spent too much on that. I think that should do, right? They're not too bad, the tracks, so... we'll give it our best shot. So professional in there. Way under 300 horsepower. 246, I think it was, something like that. So, Acura NSX B3, and we're a B2. I think that should be alright, we'll give it a go. Right, where do we start on the grid? Hopefully first, because we are B2. Yes, we do. How quick is this thing going to be? Well, that launches really nicely. It's pretty even on power. Yeah, very even on power, actually. This is going to be a good race, I think. I don't know what this revs up to. Where's the corner? Oh, I got completely confused then. He's rear-ended me. I've taken quite a bit of damage. His window's completely gone. Well, this is going to be an interesting race. They're going to be very naughty in this. Okay. I wasn't sure what was coming up there. I don't think we've done this one. This doesn't look familiar to me. I think we've always done the long New York track. That first corner really caught me out. But definitely more even, because I could have absolutely upgraded this to hell and made it unbelievably quick. But we haven't, and we're trying to be a bit more even. Well, that's a good start. Not getting rear-ended this time. That went on for longer than I expected. Oh, God. We're skidding everywhere. Oh, God, that corner's hard. I don't know how I didn't take damage then either. That was quite strange. Right, this does rev to about 8,500, I think. This corner's going to be hard to judge. I'm going to ruin this. I'm going to have to brake early. Let's go at 100. Oh, that is so not early. I've just like bounced off the wall there. How is that not any damage? That was a bit of a glitch in the game, that, because I did absolutely no damage to myself then. Someone tell me how that's just happened. All I've done is bounce off each wall in this episode so far. Right, we are going quite quick now, so I'm going to brake here. Because this does not have very good brakes. Everything is catching up in the corners. Right, that's a bit better. NSX is behind us. Right, that was a bit better. You can't really fly too much through that corner because it does lift off slightly. And I keep over-revving it. It is just before 8,500, I think. Right, we've got the legs on here. Just got to remember to actually brake when the corner is. Right, I'm going to brake before the first board. Bit too early. That NSX is going to completely outbrake me here. But we've got the legs slightly on the straights. Right, we are doing it. This Dino is not the best to drive, in all fairness. Only slightly upgraded, though. I knew it wasn't going to have the best handling. And that was indeed correct. Really hard to get the braking right on that corner. Stick to the inside there. The NSX is right on my arse. Dino going sideways through that one. They go really wide through there as well. For some reason, because it is part of the racing line going over that apex. You don't get a cut for it, so... Right, now I can do it just about with the board, I think, here. Board. Getting a bit too... maybe slightly too early, but much better. And I keep forgetting this is a double freaking corner. It's basically a hairpin, isn't it? Right, the last lap, we're going to get this one right. Just about staying ahead. Definitely won't have the quickest lap. I'm sure that NSX will have it. But that was quicker. Oh, that was much better, that. Actually, it's slightly too late, if anything. Wanted to stick to that apex then. That was a bit better through there. Still sliding, but we are gaining now. This is probably one of the better suited tracks for this car as well, so... I'm thinking... trying to think what's next now. We had Silverstone at some point, didn't we? I turned in too soon, had to adjust. Oh, that's definitely my quickest lap. Whether it is the quickest, I'm not sure. We were pulling away, though. I'm really surprised I didn't damage the car more. That was definitely something wrong with the game there. I was expecting a lot more damage. Did it get a quicker lap than me? Absolutely not. 7% body, we'll take that. I was expecting a lot more than that. Obviously, we don't get as many credits for the professional season. Right, so we did have Silverstone coming up. I don't remember which race it was. It was actually the last one, right? Road Atlanta, 3 laps, and then Maple Valley, 3 laps. Again, this car's not the best at handling, so we'll just see how it goes. Right then. Can we do this race? First place. The Nissan actually got demoted quite badly there. Unless it just crashes, because where is the NSX? That's like near the back, isn't it? We have got definitely got an acceleration advantage here, though. Ruining the first corner as usual. You can cut that apex quite a lot in this game without any penalties. Going a bit all over the place here. Right, that wasn't too bad. This is actually pretty good. It is a B2, isn't it, in all fairness, when they're B3s. But, you know, I thought they'd have more horsepower. The cars we were against. Right, that was decent. Yeah, I was expecting a bit more of a challenge, to be honest, considering this has only got, what, 246 horsepower? Maybe it's the weight. There's not really much to this car, is there? It's quite a small car, in all fairness. Where the hell do I brake here, though? That's the question. I'm going to go here. Wasn't too far off being right, you know. As we know, the brakes aren't the best. I do like this track, though. And this car is slow enough that you can fly through a lot of the sections. This is going to be really interesting when we get to the faster cars, which we will do soon, hopefully. After we're done with the point-to-point race, probably move up to some S-Class racing. And see what that's saying. And then we've got a GT car to use at some point as well. Decent. This is going much better than the first race, and we've got a huge lead. They go really slow over that chicane section, I think. That's a bad corner. Really bad. Somehow 5 seconds quicker than the start lap. And they're 7 seconds behind already. This car must be pretty damn good. In all fairness, we're in the professional bracket, aren't we? So they do drive slower than the championship. There was definitely a step up in difficulty for the championship one, for sure. So hard to judge that braking point. And I've just got a massive bout of oversteer there. Too heavy on the throttle. .2 seconds quicker in all fairness. See if we can go quicker on this one. Nope, straight away, terrible first corner. I don't think I'm going to beat the first half of this track because I did it quite quick last time. That was definitely a cut, yeah. Yeah, half a second down now. And that's wide. Yep, really wide. 10 seconds behind. This is like probably one of the biggest leads I've had, and it's only 3 laps into it. Well, it's nice to use a new car at least. We have got a huge amount of cars in the garage now, though, so we're covered for a lot of events. I wonder if you can do every event with just prize cars. It'd be pretty close, I'd have thought, because there's quite a few regulations you need to meet, isn't there? Or restrictions, should I say. And I was completely distracted then. My phone just flashed up. And I took every cone out. 135, I'm guessing that's the fastest lap because they weren't even in the picture, the other cars. No damage, only 20,000 credits, so we might reach level 29 by the end, we'll see. Right, 2 out of 4 done. Not too bad. How long's that been? 16 minutes? 15, 16 minutes, so Maple Valley and then Silverstone to go. I know I've said it before, but really starting at the front of the grid when you already have, like, the best car on the grid is a bit silly. They don't do it in any other Forza, I'm pretty sure. Well, at least from Forza onwards. I know they don't. Forza onwards? Forza 4 onwards, they don't. It doesn't make sense, does it, to have the best car and then be like, right, you're at the front now, so you can just pull away. This is a really quick track, though. This should be over in no time. If I don't spin out, that is. I still am struggling to see the corners in the distance on this game. That's the one thing. I think the draw distance and just the way you see the corners aren't amazing. Like here's obviously fine, but quite a few corners catch me out. It's a pretty stable car, actually, this one. There's not much drama when you're driving it. That's just about right. They're actually keeping with me on this one a lot better. I think they just drove really slow on that previous track. Sit to the inside up there. I don't think that's the right line there. I think you should go wide and then cut back in, but that is not the right line whatsoever. And again, they drive slowly on this second half of the track as well, I remember. You should be able to fly through here. Only just. Struggling top end this car again with that power. Hasn't got enough to keep it going. That was terrible. It's always hard to know on that corner how much to slow down. And I've done that more times than I can count on this game. Around that corner. That one's really hard to see when the corner even comes up. This might not even be quicker than my first lap, this one. Which is a shame, because these corners have been quite nice. Just slides, though, doesn't it? There's no grip. Yeah. Second behind. I think that factors in the penalty time as well. That was terrible, but hopefully get a better line here. No, I'm still not sure what that line's meant to be. That's still going to be a good second slower than my first one with that penalty. Oh, crap. Ruined it. Oh, dear. Oh, fuck's sake. That is not what I wanted to happen. The steering's gone as well. Right, maybe I shouldn't fly down there to quite that degree. Oh, dear. That is fucking annoying. And I've just revved it up straight away. Oh dear, that's just wasted a few minutes, hasn't it? Thank God you can restart these, because that would have been hella annoying. Right, at least I'm doing that corner right this time. Right, note to self, watch that inside corner. Flying down that back straight bit. I think that was the first time I went into second place, actually. Other than maybe the first time on that first race. I got rear-ended and taken out. I'm sure that's the line. That's it. That makes a lot more sense. I don't even know what happened down here. How did I manage to do that? I don't think I was really paying attention, in all fairness. Yeah, I should really not have done that, should I? Oh, I've done the freaking opposite now. Gone the other way. And I've got massive damage on that front. I've damaged the drive... What's that? The drive line, is it? Whatever it is that drives the rear wheels. Prop shaft. That's it, isn't it? Looks a bit yellow. I just can't go down that corner anymore. Right, I don't even have to go quick really, I just need to focus on not crashing. It is quite easy to make your car much better than the opponents, so I'm looking forward to doing some of the stock races, where you have to race in a stock car, because that'll be a lot more difficult. And probably many more restarts. That was not correct. Right, can I go down this bloody section now without crashing? Maybe turning in too late or too soon here. That was still close again. I'm just letting off slightly down there this time. It's really struggling there as well. And hard to slow down that corner as well without skidding. Right, we're finally on the last lap. This has taken way longer than it should. I said this was a quick race as well. It's been the complete opposite. Still not really a challenge in this car though. I think, did I only put 2 upgrades on it? Oh, 3. Oh no, 4 actually, because I put brakes as well. Put brakes. What else I put on? Tyres. Brakes, tyres, differential, and then fuel and ignition, wasn't it? I'm surprised the engine tuning made it so much better. It took it all the way to A class, didn't it? Right, now let's crash on this final corner because that will just seal the win nicely. Finish backwards across the line with full damage. There we go, that's how it's meant to be done. It's actually quite a hard gap to try and get through that. That'll do. Yeah, that's bad damage there. 23. It's taken quite a lot of credits off, actually. We probably won't get to 29 now. But one more event to do, and then we'll get that RX-7. And it's Silverstone, isn't it? 3 laps. Right, then. It is the 350Z that starts ahead. Where's the Acura start, then? 5th place. I think the 350Z was actually behind me that time, though. for the whole way at least. So for some reason on that first track, I don't know why the NSX got ahead on New York, whether it's got better top speed or whatever. Right, can I remember this track? There's not that many tracks in this game, you know. We've seemed to be doing them, like, repeatedly now. That is exactly how not to do that section of corners, as well as that one. Didn't manage to go off the track, though. That's a big positive. For me, at least, anyway. 3-second lead, straight off the bat. Brake early here, try and hit this nice and early and then accelerate out, because I always do this too late, this corner. I don't think that was too bad. I find this track's really hard to get the braking points right. There's not that many indicators around. I think this is another one that's quite hard to... There's a bunch of cones to the right somewhere, and then there's nothing. You've literally got to guess it. You've almost got to count from when you see the last object on the right that you can use as a reference. I know this one's sort of here straight away after that split point. I'm finding the car skids so much on this, like I've said before. Right, that is a 2-minute lap. It's quite long. Much longer than Maple Valley. But a huge lead already. I think I am turning and braking a bit too much there. That's why I'm sliding all over the place. It's a bit better. That's a better exit there. Could have gone a bit quicker, but less drama through there at least. 4 seconds quicker. Miles ahead. 6 seconds ahead. If you upgrade the cards right, it shouldn't be too bad this game. It is just going to be the ones where you can't upgrade. You've just got to pick the best car you can, really. For example, that's why I didn't do the one against the Stingray in stock-only American muscle cars, pre-1975, I think it was. Going really wide here. Because it was like, I don't know, was it a C or maybe a B? Was it B? It was quick anyway, and I didn't have anything that had really matched it, so that was going to be pretty hard. And I have raced against the Stingray, even with an upgraded car, and it was very quick in a straight line. It's not a good corner. I don't really know the line here either. Sort of go... I suppose you go wide out and cut back in, but I haven't really mastered it on this yet. Apart from me crashing, it's been a fairly easy episode at least. Still sliding all over the place. I think I'm going in too hot though, that's the issue. Well, I just got pulled to the left randomly by that apex. That was horrible. By that curb. It has actually been quite chill though, in all fairness. Blue Dino. I've only ever seen it in red, so it's funny that we won it in blue. I seem to do that corner okay every time, though. This one's very long, this corner. If you accelerate too much, it just kicks back end round. Doesn't matter what car you're in, really. Just does the same thing. Let's be over this side. Really screwed up there. For some reason, I thought it went down to second, but I was in third. You can screw up so much, though, if you've got a good car and just still do fine. Actually cutting completely across the grass. What am I doing? I think that's sort of it. That's sort of an okay line. You've got to kiss the apex on both the entrance and the exit there. Try and use all the speed you can. A little bit of damage in that, I think, from the engine. Other than that, wasn't too bad. Oh, no damage, actually. That's good. 22,000. I'm just shy of... in fact, by 680 credits, absolutely nothing at all. So, 29 hopefully in the next episode, and maybe 30 in the one after. Because we're doing the point-to-points next. I don't think you get very many credits for that. But here we go. Mazda RX-7 Spirit R. I think it's one of the better ones you can get, actually. 280 horsepower. Very nice. That's in blue as well. So that means that we can do the rest of the point-to-points now. In fact, we've done quite a few of these professional, haven't we? 5 out of 20. 2 out of 15 in the championship. 6 out of 20 amateur. Yeah, we've only really just touched it, haven't we? Touched the surface. Or scratched the surface. Lots to go, but it does mean we can now do the American Muscle Challenge, Super Street Face-Off, Club 911, and also Club Skyline. In fact, this is going to be S4 anyway. And that's A1. A4. Which one did we get? RX-7 Spirit R. So we do need to upgrade that against the 2 tuned RX-7s by Ings and AB Flug, whatever those two are. And then this one is Stingray. B1 it was. So we've got to do some upgrading for that as well. So that'll be in the next episode. Let's just have a quick look. What percentage of the game have I actually done? If I just back out. 20.6% of the career. That's actually more than I thought. I wonder if that's done by how many events you've done, though, because I feel like, obviously, the championship events will take ages to do. But you can see current credits, 1.1 million, level 28. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. A quick one, but yeah, I'll see you for the point-to-points in the next episode.